Horner's chance to go to Ferrari is over after new contract for Fred. Verstappen's father has made massive demands at Red Bull, and Mercedes is testing parts for the W17. Let's get into the latest F1 news. Christian Horner's aspirations for a quick rebound into Formula One have hit a wall. Recent developments from Ferrari have revealed that team principal Fred Vasseur has signed a new contract, effectively sealing Horner's chances of joining the iconic team. Earlier this year, whispers circulated about Ferrari's interest in Horner, particularly following his unexpected departure from Red Bull Racing. However, Ferrari put an end to speculation on Thursday by confirming Vasseur's new deal, which ensures he will remain at the helm of the team. Horner, having been a stalwart at Red Bull for over 2 decades, faced an abrupt end to his tenure after the British Grand Prix. His dismissal came as a surprise. He was not only the longest-serving team principal in Formula One, but had also achieved remarkable success, leading the team to 6 constructors' titles and 8 drivers' World Championships. This last weekend marked the first race in Red Bull's history without Horner guiding the team, signaling a new era for the Racing Bulls. In the wake of a tumultuous start to the F1 2025 season, many speculated about Vasseur's future at Ferrari. With the team struggling for results, Horner was widely viewed as a possible candidate for the role. In fact, reports suggested that Ferrari had approached him prior to his exit from Red Bull, which fueled fan discussions around a potential transition. For a while, it seemed like anything could happen. Antonello Coletta, the head of Ferrari's successful World Endurance Championship operation, was another name tossed around as a potential replacement for Vasseur. Yet, with the announcement of Vasseur's contract extension, all pathways to Ferrari for Horner have been effectively closed off. In a statement released just before the Hungarian Grand Prix, Ferrari confirmed Vasseur's multi-year extension, putting an end to the uncertainty that had loomed over the team's leadership. Benedetto Vigna, Ferrari's chief executive, echoed the team's commitment to unity, highlighting the importance of stability amid challenging times. As Ferrari solidifies its structure with Vasseur at the forefront, the question remains, what's next for Horner? After a career filled with triumph, his next steps are shrouded in mystery. With the competitive nature of Formula One, fans and pundits alike eagerly await to see where his journey leads him next. In the high-stakes world of racing, every decision reverberates through the paddock, with team dynamics shifting rapidly. This new chapter at Ferrari might just set the stage for various competitors to reshape the landscape as the season unfolds. Stay tuned for more updates as we keep a close eye on the developments within the world of Formula One. The confirmation of Frederic Vasseur's new contract with Ferrari has brought a sense of relief to the team's star drivers, Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. Both drivers have expressed their support for Vasseur amidst concerns about his future, particularly during the recent Canadian Grand Prix. Hamilton, speaking at Spa, noted that he has already been in discussions with Vasseur to strategize for the challenging upcoming 2025 season. This supportive sentiment was echoed by Red Bull team principal Christian Horner, who called for stability within organizations, especially one as prestigious and pressure-filled as Ferrari. He highlighted that achieving success, as seen during Red Bull's 21 years of stability, is crucial. Horner believes that Vasseur has the managerial capability to steer Ferrari in the right direction. Despite Vasseur being relatively new in his role, Horner emphasized that establishing the right processes, culture, and team dynamics takes time. He acknowledged that there are no quick fixes in Formula One. Instead, success comes from nurturing a cohesive group working towards shared goals. He also pointed out the added pressure on Ferrari, not just from the competitive racing aspect, but from national expectations as well. As we focus on the current shifts within Formula One, it's clear that Vasseur's leadership will be pivotal for Ferrari's trajectory. The team is at a crucial juncture, and with continued backing from influential figures like Hamilton and Horner, there's hope that they can build a competitive edge. Stay tuned for more exciting updates from the world of F1 as we witness how these dynamics play out amidst the rapid pace of Formula One. In a shocking twist in the Formula One world, Martin Brundle has suggested that Jos Verstappen, the father of reigning world champion Max Verstappen, has effectively taken on the role of team principal at Red Bull Racing. This comes after a controversial call for Christian Horner to resign earlier this year, a move that many are now interpreting as a power shift within the team. Horner, who had been at the helm for over 2 decades, said goodbye to his role as Red Bull team principal following a tumultuous period marked by public clashes with Jos. The tension escalated during the 2024 season opener in Bahrain, where Jos made headlines by declaring that Red Bull would explode if Horner remained in charge. His comments seemed to resonate not only within the team, but across the entire F1 landscape. With Horner's departure, the Red Bull team now welcomes Laurent Mekies as its new chief executive and team boss. But what does this mean for the future of the team? Brundle, a respected voice in the F1 community, points to the increasing influence of Team Verstappen, claiming they played a significant role in the decision to let Horner go. The last 18 months of Horner's tenure were nothing short of chaotic. Losing key figures like Adrian Newey and Jonathan Wheatley, who brought immense value to Red Bull, now raises questions about the team's direction, Brundle highlights. This significant transition comes amid what can only be described as a challenging period for Red Bull, where they have seen a dip in competitiveness compared to previous seasons. Max has only secured 2 victories in the 2025 season so far, a stark contrast to the dominance exhibited in the 2023 campaign. Brundle's reflections at the Belgian Grand Prix seem to suggest that while the Verstappens weren't overtly orchestrating the dismissal of Horner, they certainly have been pivotal players in the unfolding drama. Since Bahrain last year, it felt like Jos was the one calling the shots at Red Bull. It's transformed into a one-driver team, and that's an issue the organization will need to address, he stated. These comments have ignited discussions about the future of Red Bull Racing. With Horner's exit and the changes that have followed, fans and analysts alike are keen to understand what Red Bull 2.0 will look like moving forward. Will Jos Verstappen's influence over the team continue? And how will this dynamic affect Max as he strives for more victories and titles? As this story continues to develop, one thing is certain: the F1 landscape will be watching closely. The repercussions of these decisions will echo throughout the 2025 season, and only time will tell how this new chapter for Red Bull Racing will unfold. In the world of Formula One, changes are afoot at Red Bull Racing. Reports indicate that Helmut Marko has taken on a pivotal role as the primary representative during race weekends, especially in the absence of team principal Christian Horner. This shift underlines the increasing influence of Marko within the organization. Max Verstappen, the team's star driver, is also making headlines. The Dutchman is expected to remain with Red Bull for the 2026 season, putting to rest any speculation about a switch to Mercedes. His decision has major implications, clearing the path for George Russell to finalize a new contract with Mercedes, securing his place in the team through at least 2027. In another interesting development, there's growing chatter about the performance of Kimi Antonelli, Russell's teammate. Amidst the rumors, an announcement regarding Antonelli could surface soon, hinting at continuity for Mercedes as they navigate the upcoming season. But that's not all. The Formula One community is reacting to some recent comments made by Nico Rosberg concerning Jos Verstappen that have gone viral, highlighting the ongoing interplay between drivers and their families in the high-stakes environment of F1. Lastly, Martin Brundle has sparked discussions with his assertion that a major error occurred at Mercedes regarding Kimi Antonelli's management. His critical perspective raises questions about how teams are strategizing for the future amidst the ever-evolving demands of the sport. As these storylines unfold, fans and analysts alike are eager for insight into how these dynamics will play out both in the paddock and on the track. Stay tuned for more updates as the F1 season continues to gain momentum, providing fresh narratives and twists at every turn. Lewis Hamilton has recently shared his thoughts on his experience as a Ferrari driver, revealing that it has been far from what he anticipated. After making the significant switch from Mercedes to Ferrari, Hamilton expressed astonishment at the intense atmosphere and dedication within the Scuderia team. Having enjoyed tremendous success with Mercedes, where he won his first world championship in 2008 and later matched Michael Schumacher's record with 7 titles, Hamilton made the bold decision to join Ferrari for the 2025 Formula One season. As he approached the middle of his first season with Ferrari, he took some time to reflect on how his reality stacks up against his expectations. In a candid interview, Hamilton admitted, "It's not at all what I expected." He elaborated that the intensity he has encountered in various aspects of the team environment caught him off guard. Many fans might think that Hamilton would be somewhat prepared for this new chapter, given his extensive experience in racing, but he stated that the remarkable standard at the Maranello factory was truly impressive. He revealed, "I was expecting energy, but now it's even more intense than I imagined." This unexpected intensity stems not just from the competitive nature of the sport, but also from the deep-rooted pride and passion that Ferrari employees hold for their team. Hamilton described a recent promotional shoot that filled him with joy, stating, "I had a big smile on my face the whole time. I love being in red." The pride he feels is palpable. He recounted how unbelievable it is to wear the Ferrari emblem, saying, "I look at the patch and I'm like, wow, it's Ferrari. I can't believe it." This connection showcases not only his admiration for the team, but also highlights the historical significance of Ferrari in Formula One, making it an overwhelming experience for a driver of his stature to be part of such an iconic team. As Hamilton navigates this new journey, it remains to be seen how he will adapt and leverage the intensity he discovers at Ferrari. He clearly relishes the opportunity to wear the famous red, and with his competitive spirit, fans are eager to see how this chapter unfolds for him in the coming seasons. Stay tuned for more insights from Hamilton and the latest in the world of Formula One. Lewis Hamilton's journey with Ferrari has been anything but smooth. While he admires the unique passion behind the prancing horse, it's been a rocky start for him in this new red team. Despite his prowess, Hamilton has yet to claim a podium after several races, contrasting sharply with teammate Charles Leclerc, who has racked up 5 top 3 finishes. At the Belgian Grand Prix, Hamilton shared some insights into adapting to his new environment. He's currently adjusting to a performance engineer switch, a change he admits is challenging in the middle of the season. However, there's a silver lining. This engineer is a familiar face from his past at Mercedes, creating a sense of continuity for Hamilton amidst the turmoil. Hamilton reflected on the steep learning curve, stating, "It's not easy to switch engineers, but I think we did a great job overnight." His determination shone through as he recovered from a tough qualifying round to finish 7th at Spa, showcasing his resilience. Moreover, Hamilton expressed his thoughts on Fred Vassar's recent contract extension as Ferrari's team principal. He regards Vassar's leadership as crucial to the team's future and believes it will set a solid foundation for their ongoing efforts. In a world where personal choices can be difficult, Hamilton revealed he's taken a different choice in his private life, emphasizing that even off the track, he continues to craft a narrative unique to himself and his ambitions. As we wrap up the latest F1 buzz, let's not forget the shifting dynamics within teams like Red Bull, where changes in staffing highlight the ongoing tension within the sport. The FIA confirmed the disqualifications from Spa, adding yet another layer of drama to this thrilling season. Keep an eye on Hamilton's progress with Ferrari and the broader developments in Formula One. This season promises to be filled with surprises, and as always, we'll be here to bring you the latest updates straight from the paddocks. Stay tuned for more exciting insights and news. Mercedes is gearing up for a crucial weekend at the Hungarian Grand Prix, a key event that could define the remainder of their season. The team is implementing bold changes to its W16 car, signaling their commitment to regaining lost ground in the championship. This weekend, both Kimi Antonelli and George Russell will switch back to a previous specification rear suspension on their W16 cars. This decision is part of a larger strategy as Mercedes seeks to pinpoint where they may have veered off course during a challenging recent run. Their performance since the Spanish Grand Prix has been particularly underwhelming, despite Russell's notable victory in Canada. Currently, Mercedes finds itself in third place in the Constructors' Championship. However, they recently lost ground to Ferrari, intensifying the need for a turnaround. The struggles faced by both Russell and Antonelli during the last race in Belgium raised concerns that the latest development path for the W16 might have led the team astray. In the wake of disappointing performances, the team's post-event review meeting focused heavily on addressing the current challenges. With the summer break approaching, the pressure is on to maximize performance since substantial updates will not be in the pipeline for the immediate future. This makes the ability to extract performance from the current car all the more crucial, as it will likely shape the second half of the season. Given the circumstances, the team decided to revert to the older suspension system for this GP, which they hope will restore some of the confidence and performance that has waned in recent weeks. Antonelli expressed optimism about the change, stating, "This weekend we were going back on the old suspension, and that hopefully will bring the feeling back." He shared his struggles since the switch to the new setup, acknowledging it has affected his driving significantly. "I've been struggling to drive the car and getting the confidence," Antonelli confessed. He even remarked on the challenges of adjusting his driving style to a car that didn't feel right under him. As the Hungarian GP unfolds, all eyes will be on Mercedes to see if this tactical reset will pay off, as they strive to rediscover their competitive edge in the face of mounting pressure. As we turn our attention back to Mercedes, it's clear that their performance this season has been a roller coaster. George is adapting to the challenges, demonstrating a different driving style that seems to suit him better. Meanwhile, his teammate is feeling the pressure, especially after facing difficulties in recent races. One major point of concern is the car's stability. After the Belgian Grand Prix, George Russell voiced his frustrations, stating, "The car isn't feeling as nice to drive at the moment as it once did." This lack of rear stability has clearly contributed to their struggles on the track. He pointed out that both he and Kimi have been making more mistakes, attributing it to the car's increasingly challenging dynamics. The team is exploring solutions, including reverting to setups from earlier in the season to regain that lost feeling. Andrew Shovlin, Mercedes trackside engineering director, suggested that adjustments could be made ahead of the upcoming Budapest race. "It's definitely possible for us to look at changing aspects of the car," he remarked, highlighting the urgency of the situation as they seek to climb back up in the Constructors' Championship. This battle isn't just about pride, it holds significant financial implications, with second place in the Constructors estimated to fetch $10 million in prize money for the next season. Given the stakes, solving this mystery of their performance drop is critical for Mercedes. As we gear up for the Hungarian GP, spectators will be eager to see if these adjustments can turn their season around. With so much on the line, the anticipation is palpable. Will Mercedes reclaim their competitive edge, or will the challenges continue to mount? Stay tuned as we follow this thrilling chapter in Formula One.